Okay, Mike, so that was a long trip down to Kings Lynn tonight. Unfortunately, it ended in defeat, but how do you rate that performance from the lads?
Not good enough. I'm getting sick of opposition managers saying that we've been the best team and we didn't deserve that. Because we did dominate first half and large proportions of the second half, and we had the better chances. But we come away with no points. So the bottom line is, the lads will give everything. They left everything out there, but we've just got to make sure we're finishing the job, which is not happening at the minute, and that's the frustrating part.
Like you said, you did dominate the first half quite a lot. You're on top of Kings Lynn there. Are there any positives that you can see from that first half performance that you can take away into the next couple of games that you've got?
If you isolate the game and break it down, there's loads of positives, but not one is a reoccurrence. The consistency of this outcome, for me, has been too often this season. And we've just had an honest discussion, and bottom line is we've just got to keep working harder, and we've got to find a way, because we are dominating teams. We're not being opened up. We're not being dominated, and we're not far off. But we've got an honest group of lads in there that want to get better and want to improve. So it's back to the training ground and make sure that we right the wrongs, and we've got a big game on Tuesday.
Yeah, like you mentioned there, you've got a big match away from home at Kidderminster there. What kind of preparations can you see in the short term up to that match there? Because you only got a couple of days until you head down there, really.
Yeah, it's going to be about physically recovering, mentally making sure that we bounce back, and we go there with a game plan, a belief, and the desire that we showed today, but with being a bit more ruthless.
And then obviously, if you look a little bit longer term, you've got quite a busy festive period. Obviously, having a couple of games in hand, you could potentially see that as an opportunity to get some ground on the opponents and maybe get into them playoffs.
Look, my main priority at the minute is watching this game back, figuring out where we can be better, how we can increase our goal scoring opportunities and decrease the opponents, and make sure we get back to the drawing board and the training ground and make sure that we're all individually and collectively working, because the only thing to do in these situations is to work harder, and that's the only thing that we know as a group, and I know as a player.